and I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to talk about integrated marketing campaigns.
Do you need a time on this one?
Yes, thank you, Karen. So this, I need to go 5 minutes.
5 minutes? Okay.
5 minutes, I need to be done.
Got it.
Thank you, Karen. And it's only a couple of slides. So when we talk about integrated marketing campaigns, what that means simply is that the business is firing on all 4 cylinders of the promotional mix. When I say promotional mix, that means advertising, paid message with a named sponsor. That means public relations, getting free media coverage for your business. That means personal sales, which is direct spoken communication between buyer and seller, like salespeople, like car salesmen and real estate agents, where there's a transaction directly with that person you're speaking with. And also sales promotion, which is kind of everything else. Contests, sweepstakes, coupons, sampling, special events, that's all in sales promotion. And when a company is doing all 4, that's called an integrated marketing campaign. It's also called an integrated marketing campaign when you're doing 2 or more of the promotional mix items, like you might be doing 3 of the 4, but not all 4. But when you have multiple promotional components firing, and they're all under one cohesive message, that's called an integrated marketing campaign. So I'm going to show you some examples, and you should be able to walk away with an idea of how integrated marketing campaigns are executed. They are super complex to execute. And why doesn't this want to go to the next slide? There we go. So as I said here, it combines all of the promotional mix elements. What I want you to make sure that you understand, and I'm zapping the promo mix 4 components right here, advertising, PR, personal sales, and sales promotion, is understand how they're different. And these are not the same thing as the marketing mix. The marketing mix we talked about last week, that's broad, that's a company's overall strategy as far as how they position themselves and differentiate from competitors by focusing either on product or price strategies or place, how they distribute, or promotion, how they promote. The promotional mix is going specifically within promotion, what tactics you're going to use to go after your customers. So we see a couple examples here, like on the bottom left below the video, Just Do It, Nike campaign. We've all heard the logo of Nike, but that message, Just Do It, they use it in advertising, they use it in special events, they use it in press releases. So that, therefore, is an integrated marketing campaign. Even something like Black Lives Matter, super important and topical right now. And part of the reason it has also gotten so much traction is not only because of the travesty of everything that's happening and our society's response to it, but it's a really good integrated marketing campaign. And it's got all the components of an IMC, and it's an easy to grab message. So integrated marketing campaigns are complex. You got a lot of moving parts. So as you watch this video that I'm going to play here in a minute, it's about California cheese, and the California cheese brand was created. It didn't used to exist. You probably remember that the Dairy Board, which is a conglomeration of dairy farmers that put money into a marketing fund, which is a common strategy, also in franchises. They put money into a fund, and then this Dairy Board markets them on their behalf. And it used to be the Got Milk campaign, right? So milk mustaches, Got Milk campaign. But they were seeing that they couldn't really measurably increase milk consumption regardless of how much they promoted milk. It's kind of a stable product when you think about it. So they moved into this piece of promoting cheese, specifically California cheese. And it's worth mentioning.
I don't want makeup on me.
You let me.
You got, yeah, Waylon, your audio's on. That's okay. Is that they don't even make cheese. The dairy farmers they produce milk. They sell the milk to to cheese producers to make cheese. So here they are promoting a product that's not even theirs.
Time.
Thank you. They're promoting cheese instead. So we're going to watch the video, and what I want you to look for are these things. Number one, what markets are they going after? Listen carefully, jot them down. Number two, what tactics are they using? And then number three, kind of why are they going after each of those targets? So do your best on this, and we're going to use this as a breakout session assignment. So I'm going to full screen this, and the audio should be working now.
The California Milk Board is an organization that promotes the California dairy industry. Since 10 pounds of milk go into every pound of cheese, when cheese production goes up, so does the demand for milk, and the whole dairy industry grows. In 1996, the board created the slogan, "It's the cheese," and launched an aggressive marketing campaign, specifically intended to increase demand for California cheese.
Well, It's the Cheese is a campaign that's supposed to get you to like cheese that's produced here in California. It actually gets you to prefer it over cheese that comes from someplace else.
To do this, the board had to create a single identity for a range of products made by many different manufacturers throughout the state. In other words, they had to create a brand. They started with a brand name, Real California Cheese, and a logo, and used them to refer to all California cheese products produced by cheesemakers who passed certain quality standards. Certified cheese producers put Real California Cheese stickers on their products to identify themselves as part of the new brand.
How do you know when you're getting good cheese made by state licensed manufacturers in sanitary conditions like this? Look for this Real California Cheese label on it.
The board then set about raising consumer awareness of the brand through billboards, commercials, magazine ads, event promotions, in-store sampling, and coupons. California cheese sales rose dramatically, and in 1997, the Milk Board won the American Marketing Association's Effie Award in recognition of its successful campaign.
We were awarded gold, first place in our category, for literally creating a brand from scratch, Real California Cheese, and increasing distribution of the product on the shelves in California.
California's It's the Cheese campaign pulled out every promotional trick in the bag to replace Wisconsin as the cheese capital of America. Billboards, TV, and magazine ads set a wry, tongue-in-cheek tone for the campaigns, but the foundation for the whole campaign was a massive sales promotion and public relations blitz. Much of this activity took place at the retail level, where the campaign focused on burning the Real California Cheese brand into the minds of consumers. Here they set up point-of-sale promotions that included taste sampling, usually near the dairy case, shelf discount displays, signage, and coupons. In fact, they even put discount coupons on secondary items. Buy a dozen eggs, get 30 cents off on a California cheese purchase. Another retail promotion targeted pizza restaurants, with incentives for using Real California cheese in the pizzas. Cheesemakers claim that 7 out of 10 pizzerias in California now use California cheese. Public relations was also an important part of the integrated promotional campaign. So-called food influentials, food writers, chefs, restaurant managers, and other industry professionals were brought together for seminars and tastings. The purpose was to educate them about the more than 130 varieties of California cheeses and to use them creatively in the kitchen. The results were newspaper and magazine stories touting recipes using Real California cheese. They even sent a cheesemobile out to different local events, marketing at the grassroots level. Looking at it as a whole, the California Cheese Integrated Promotion Program consisted of a high-profile advertising campaign, a very aggressive and widespread retail sales promotion component, and a multifaceted top-to-bottom public relations blitz. This unique branding strategy served to create an identity and a reputation for a commodity product that was once undifferentiated from its competition in the minds of consumers. As a result, the California dairy industry grew by 75% in the 1990s.
All right. So I'm putting the link to that video in the chat. So take some notes right now because I'm going to give you some tips on this. I'm going to break you out into 4 groups in a minute, and I'm going to show you the questions that you're going to answer. So there were multiple targets here. Go ahead and in the chat box, go ahead and chat in what you think some of the targets are. And I'm going to recap them for you. They had a 75% increase in year-over-year sales. So as a marketer, that's a win. Pizza restaurants, yes. Food influentials, yes, that's one of the 4. Everyday consumers, yes, that means, let's assume that's people who are outside of the store seeing advertising. They're not in the store yet. They're outside of the store seeing TV ads and print ads and billboards. There's also consumers when they go into the store. So there's outside general audience, and then there's once they walk into the store, retail consumers, which now they're in purchase mode. So that's important what we do as marketers there, right? So jot these down. Pizza restaurants, business to business strategy. Secondly, food influentials, special events, tastings, getting those food writers to write about California cheese. Retail consumers in the store looking to buy cheese right now. Number 4, general audience outside of the store, not thinking about cheese yet, but they see a billboard talking about California cheese. So those are your 4 targets. So I am now going to share my screen again and break you out into the groups for these questions. So let me pull that up. Oh, I want to end this. Stop share and get that. Oh, I'm going to stop recording for a second. Bear with me.